Damn it. Hold on. Cows go. So we got here. I don't know. Noon. Jason drove. We got the truck washed. Got the truck washed. Then we come and I went to the room and passed out. Passed TF out. GN, hello. Robert Eisen, hello. Eason, put your goggles on. Excuse me. There, how's that look? That looks a little better. So anyway, I had me a nice nap. Got a shower and lost $40 and yeah, that's about it. Found a couple of slot machines that were hungry and I hooked them up. Anyway, so now we're going to try and find our way out of this mess and down to the racetrack. We'll stop at the Petro and see about getting us some groceries for the morning. Maybe a little something to eat tonight. Alright, here we go. Cross my fingers that I'll remember my way out of here. Oh! How you doing this evening? Very good. I think this is the road I want. What does it say? Spring Mountain. Yes, it is. All right. So we're looking for 15 north. On that van right there. Cheyenne Avenue. You get off right there, bust a left, you go down to Losey, which is actually the second traffic light. Turn left on Losey and truck wash is there on the left. Walking to the truck, and a couple of locals come out, and I was expecting the worst, and they were just asking if I had a lighter, and one old boy, this poor guy, he pulls his hands out of his pockets and he has no fingers. And his buddy is, I guess they just come from the dispensary. Because, yeah, they come in a plastic tube. They had to break the tube open, and I'm like, oh, okay. That's the best way I can describe it. It looked like something right out of a Cheech and Chong movie. Big around as my pinky. Well, looks like we got some constriction going on up here. bobtail looked like he must have had to have been an inexperienced. Anyway, looked like the damn rear tires were burned off of it. The only way I can think that could happen is he drove off with the parking brake on, never freaking checked up. And the terrain around here has changed a lot. A lot of stuff here that wasn't here the last time already. That building right there, dude, used to be, you could see the damn truck stop. Everywhere to hit. Like I said, we're just going to step in here and see if we can find any groceries. If not, we're going to leave the truck right here and walk up to the store there. About a tenth of a mile away on the other end. Alright. We'll be back as soon as we can. part of it. Like I said, we'll leave it here. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Sorry about that, guys. We're back. We got everything we need now. The hot bar is closed, and they didn't have any leftovers. Usually they'll make a bunch of little plates and set them out. Well, they're already stripped clean. So, but I found a big old chef salad in there, so we're going to eat that. There it is. Oh, I'm trying to remember. Yesterday, coming through Texas, 3 big trucks in the median. It seems to me, I remember, or not median, definitely in inappropriate places. And I told Jason, I said, you come near any oil field equipment, you need to give him a lot of room. Every one of them wrecked damn trucks was oil field equipment. Them poor guys. I've got friends that have done that, and it's oil field equipment is categorized under items of national priority. And so those guys don't have to run logs. And so you never know, when's the last time that guy slept. And sure enough, there was enough of them out there that 3 of them were wrecked in one trip across Texas. Yes, I had a hotel room, but we're sleeping at the track, so I had me a nice nap and a nice bed. Had me a nice long hot soak in the tub. Gave the slot machines $40. Now it's time to get back to work. Barrels. One later, right at the apex of the damn curve over there. That's why I swung so wide. We stopped at Duke's. just east of, east of Dallas yesterday for lunch. Had a big old beef brisket and some barbecue sausage. Big old bowl of nanner pudding. Big old slices of Texas toast. Then we stopped in at the Petro in Kingman, Arizona for breakfast this morning. And apparently Petro don't do the damn buffet anymore. And that upset me. Although I did get an omelet just the way I liked it, but I would much rather done the buffet. A, you eat as much as you want, and B, you don't have to make an order and wait for it to come and find out it's wrong. And just spread that stuff out in front of me and let me go, please. Excuse me. Oh, that was a little one. They're hiding it. Okay. I think we park at 8 tomorrow, but we'll probably start the damn feed about 7:30. Yeah, when I was in the service, okay, I used to have to come out here to Nellis Air Force Base about once a month. Okay, Nellis Air Force Base is just across the street here. Out the windshield to the left a little bit. When I was in the service, that Air Force Base was 15 miles out of town. Many of them here. Guess they're all down there at the damn South Point. Not a big deal. see more of the pretty lights, but it just got darker on you, didn't it? You know, I'm pretty sure we followed Bugsy in. Bugsy's in the Gibbs 19. I think that might be him over there. Let me see. Not. No, that's Childress stuff. Like all right, so let's get the log happy before we do anything. What is today? Saturday? Okay. I'm just looking at stuff on the log here real quick. Yeah. Okay. Lord, it's just amazing. And okay, so this thing is it's freaking set on Chicago time, and I guess it's damn near 2:51 in Chicago. Yeah. And all I did was drive from the hotel to the that can't be right. Oh wait, what the hell? What the, the damn thing is accusing me of being in Wilcox, Arizona at 12 a.m. and then the next damn annotation has got me here. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18 annotations on this log to get from the hotel to here. And actually it's I don't know why I would do that. Six of those annotations are simply repeats. They're redundant. 5 of them are. And then, yeah, all right. I ain't even. Just whatever. Stupid computer thing. All right. Hello, everybody. Who all's here? Louis Orduna. Hello. Brandon Walters. Brandon Walters. Yeah, there it is. All lit up. 10-4. Patrick Carnes. Patrick Carnes, I have had In-N-Out. Let's see, the first In-N-Out burger I ever ate was in 1982. I've had plenty of In-N-Out. Brandon Walters. Brandon, it's they took $40. That's how Vegas is treating me. Brandon, we'll be pulling in the morning, 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. Yeah, 10-4 on that. Yeah, there's still some stuff. Yeah, burn up bobtails driving around Vegas. Michael Ross, hello. David Williams, hello. Michael Sullivan, hello. 10 Roadblock, hello. Robert Dyson, hello. And GN, good morning and hello. Alright, and Shake and Bake, hello. Let's see, okay. Speed Demon, hello. Shake and Bake, hello. And yeah, Shake and Bake. We're gonna take us a nap, but we're gonna eat us a damn. We're gonna have us a chef salad first. Let's see. I got me a couple of candy bars too. Where's all my candy bars? Get them in front of the AC duct to help keep them cool once I start the truck back up. chocolate milk and some apple juice. Let's start with chocolate milk, I guess. Oh, this is good. All right, here I am. Any questions, any statements, any and please forgive me. I was tired today. Alright, Shake and Bake got something at the Wawa. Did you get some fried macaroni? Brandon Walters. 40 bucks is nothing there, Brandon. It don't suck. It took me an hour to lose it. That's cheap entertainment. And I have won before, so I can't complain. Yeah, 40 bucks is better than 200. I've lost 200 before. All right. Chef salad. Got me some eggs, got me some ham. Lettuce and tomatoes. They even put an egg in there. When I was in the service, they put me up we actually stayed in town at a little dive place called the Rainbow Vegas. And they had a very, very, very small casino down in the lobby. And one roulette wheel. And I had to work that evening and had nothing better to do during the day. I sat down at the roulette wheel, and it took me all day, but I run 20 bucks up to 2,000. Essentially, I took the hotel's profit for that day. I think. Hmm. Uh, Truck driver, yeah. We all go through the tunnel. Alright. 10-4 there, truck driver. I'm sorry I got you up so late. I'm gonna have to get to sleep here shortly. Although I've been sleeping most of the damn day. Mm-hmm. Um, Brandon, I couldn't tell you about that. I do not know. It would be a shame if they didn't. But I would expect seeing the Curtis was staying at the South Point, which is really where everybody stages for the parade. And the only reason anybody stays there is because of that. Probably so. Because, I mean, South Point is just about as far away from here as you can get in Las Vegas. Of course, it is Brandon Gaughan's family owns that joint too, so. They might just be there because they're getting a discount or something. Well, that was tasty. Definitely filled up the empty spot. Guess we'll have some dessert here. What else is going on? Anything? Hello. Brandon, I have a feeling if keep an eye out for John Zaverill, you know, the scenic route. If there's a parade, I expect he'll be participating. Oh, goodness. All right, 10-4, Robert. Anyway, I guess I'm trying to help. If y'all got any questions or what little bit I can answer, I'll try, you know. Trying to think of anything exciting. We really lucked up. I mean, a very uneventful trip. I wish it hadn't been so cloudy last night when I stopped in New Mexico. The sky is amazing in that spot at night. Robert, do I have someone with me or just yours? I'm not sure I'm understanding. I'm by myself. Not quite understanding the last part of that sentence there, sir. David Williams. Yeah, Tim Moore. This damn town is just it ain't slowing down. That's for sure. I mean, it's racetrack. It used to be miles out of town, and now it's in town. As far as I'm concerned, the town has reached the fucking racetrack. Pardon my friend. Alright, Tim Ford and Smoke from California. Robert, I don't drive for NASCAR. I drive for SS Greenlight Racing, who is an entity that competes in events thrown by a sanctioning body called NASCAR. But yeah, I enjoy the work. Oh. Damn it, where'd my lighter go? Excuse me. Yep. I do enjoy the work. trying to remember the first time I ever came here. And that would have been when I was in the service. And it would have been for to work. We used to. I was stationed at an air cargo base in San Bernardino, California, which is essentially the terminus of I-15. Or probably not. Maybe it goes past there, but I-15 runs right into San Bernardino. But we would load an airplane up with all of our equipment for, loading and unloading airplanes and fly up here. And and I guess they still do it here. The Operation Red Flag. And back then, I don't know, with the advent of the end of the Cold War and stuff, I don't know if what I'm getting ready to say is still relevant, but all right, they used to maintain they called it the Aggressor Squadron here at Nellis. And those guys flew airplanes that were painted up to look like Russian airplanes. They flew Russian tactics. And they spoke Russian on the radio. And if you were in NATO at the time and had a relevant air force, you would send your people over here to fly against the Aggressor Squadron. So you'd have Canadians come in. You'd have Germans come in. You'd have New Zealand, England, and I would be here to unload their cargo aircraft, because they would fly. They'd fly 10 or 12 fighters over, and they would send a cargo aircraft with all of their spare parts, their tools, spare engines, stuff like that, in case they had any issues with their equipment, and so that's what I was sent to unload and load their airplanes. Me and my friends, and everything had to be properly documented, so and properly loaded. You had to make sure the weights were right, and you had to make sure when they unloading's not that big a deal. You just get the crap out and make sure you've got a proper manifest, and that everything that on the ground is on the manifest. And then when it's time to leave, you got to make sure you got a proper manifest again, but everything has to be weighed. Everything has to be made sure it's ready for air transport. Sometimes you bring a vehicle, you can't put it in an airplane with a full tank of fuel. You got to make sure of stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what I did back then. Let's see. How long were you with Go Fast? Oh Lord. Okay, when I started with Go Fast, it was Go Green, and then Mr. Archie bought Fast Lane Racing from Frankie Stoddard, the number 32 Cup car. At that point, was owned by Frankie Stoddard, and Archie bought that. And NASCAR actually requires, NASCAR stipulates, okay, that it's not so much an out and out purchase the first year, okay. The first year, NASCAR wants it to be more of a joint venture, so that the transition, the new faces in the garage, NASCAR pretty much kind of requires that the first year it be a joint venture. And so that's how we come up with the Go Fast name. You took the Go from the Go Green and the Fast from the Fast Lane, Go Fast. So, and after, and then after the first year, you have the option to change the name to whatever you want. If you want it to be more, more personalized and more focused on something else. But Go Fast is a pretty freaking cool name for a race team. So it stuck. But I worked at Go Fast for 10 years, I think. Yeah. When you transport the cars to the track and the team equipment, can it get damaged? Brandon Walters, absolutely. Yes. Yes, I've got a lot of responsibility, and I've had people complain on the CB radio that I was doing something too slow or something, going through a truck stop. And I got on the radio and I explained to him, I said, listen, buddy, I'm sorry I'm in your way, but I'm not hauling toilet paper and I am not hauling kitty litter. Okay? And I'm not, yeah. And yeah, once the truck's moving, yeah, I could wreck everything in that trailer with just a good hard stop, or yanking the steering wheel too hard going around the corner. I've done it. I was actually here in Las Vegas. I was at the TA down there. It's on the west side of 15, pretty much down where all the hotels are. And I was pulling out of there, and this woman just was walking down the sidewalk and decided she was going to turn left and stepped right in front of me. And I was doing about 20 miles an hour. Yeah, I'm just doing 20 miles an hour. And she disappeared under the hood of the truck. I hammered the brakes. And didn't hit her. And I knew just as soon as I did that everything in the trailer had come loose, as far as all the stuff downstairs. And I'd plan on driving from there to here, and then taking me a nice long nap. Well, what ended up happening was I drove from there to here because I was not going to unload the truck anywhere but here. Okay. I mean, I knew I had problems in the back, but you don't unload one of these things in a truck stop parking lot. You don't unload one of these things on the side of the road. Okay. Um, I had a friend one time. He told me his toolbox come loose. He could feel it. Okay, and anyway, he decided to just pull over and unload the thing on the shoulder of the road so that he could get in there and resecure the toolbox. And he had equipment on the anyway. It distracted somebody on the other side of the road, and this horrendous freaking accident ensued. And so, anyway, where I'm going, all right. So what I did was after she walked away nonchalantly, not even thanking me for not killing her, I tiptoed here, and then all that time I was going to spend taking a nap, I had to unload the damn truck and do body work because I had damaged cabinets, I had damaged toolboxes. Yeah, all it. Yeah, yes, it is not hard to cause damage with the pedals and the steering wheel. So, Patrick, yes, he is at the hotel, and no, he will not help. He's the crew chief. So that means, yeah. No, he thoroughly enjoyed helping me get out here, but hell no, he ain't. That's not my job. There you go. Oh. And actually, I'm probably driving back by myself because Jason's, yeah, I don't know how many children he has, but his son has got an appointment to go get his driver's license Monday. And he asked me, he goes, can we get back by Monday? And I'm like, dude, it'd probably be Monday evening. And that's if everything goes right. If something goes wrong, no. And he's well aware of how easily things can go wrong. You can blow a tire, you can bust a hose, there's all sorts of things that can go wrong and delay you. And I can understand he simply does not want to miss being there when his son takes his driving test. So Jason's going to fly back probably. Now we do have one, maybe two other crew members that have CDLs, but I know the one, he's the car chief on the 07, and he needs to be at the shop working on cars. So, and then I'm not sure who the other one is, but I think there is another one with the CDL. I'll just, how can I put it? When the truck gets loaded tomorrow, if somebody jumps in the cab with me, we're good. Although, towards that end, I haven't been given any information, and they have to be in the log, so more than likely I'm going home by myself. Oh. Patrick, yeah, he's pulling a Curtis, but you got to understand he's not Curtis. Okay, he's. I guess maybe if I'd stayed at the hotel tonight, but I don't like. Yeah, I don't like. How can I put it? I don't wake up well. And then have to walk half a mile to find the truck, and then deal with traffic, and I'd much rather be here and just take a nap in the truck and then deal with it. NASCAR game when it comes out. Brandon, there's already a bunch of NASCAR games out. And let's see. I've never been that big on the NASCAR games. Although I do have a PS2. But I put it back in the box about 6 or 8 years ago and haven't played since. But the games I played on it then were there was one called Saturday Night Speedway, which was a dirt racing game that I thoroughly enjoyed because I liked all the adjustability on the car and how much actual finesse it took. You couldn't turn the percentage of the competition down. It was all about getting the car adjusted right and then driving it right. And that's what I liked about that game. But it's, yeah, how can I put it? If there's a NASCAR game coming out, it's just another new one. So is there anything special about it or what? Okay, so you're talking about the Freightliner that had the oil pressure issue going to Watkins Glen. The oil pressure issue has been repaired. There was a clutch issue that how can I put it? We had a technician come over, and I told him straight up. I said, before you go condemning this clutch, you need to sniff around it. Get all the service literature you can find, and sure enough, it wasn't worn out. Okay, and just like every other product of the hand of man, there was some adjustments that needed to be made that nobody knew about. And so this guy got the adjustments back in spec, and the clutch is fine, and there you go. And I actually used that tractor last week to take the purple trailer to the trailer service place. I don't know if they delivered it prematurely or what, but just sitting there at the shop, it developed a long list of things, and it struck me that half of that list was things that should have been done before they brought it back to us. So anyway, so that trailer is actually in Lexington now. And yeah, it's actually a very nice. Well, the whole interior was I won't say rebuilt, but all the doors have got nice new laminate on them, and as far as the cabinets and stuff go, and the light fixtures are nice and bright, and it's really a nice trailer inside. The damn thing's got a toilet, and I explained to Mr. Bobby when he introduced me to the truck. I said, that is not on my job description. I ain't dealing with no sewer. And he says, yeah, I know. We're gonna use it as a closet. No, okay. Oh. Brandon, the new game is supposed to make the player feel like they're at the track. Okay. So how do we do this? Do you get to choose what you do at the track, or you just automatically the race car driver? And now, okay, so now you have sponsor obligations you have to deal with before you get in the car. What? Or like during the race, or are you gonna get a little note? Hey, guess what? Your water bottle don't work. Are they gonna maybe maybe make it so that when you pit, you have to have a tear off pulled, i.e., during the race it gets harder and harder to see. How so is that? How so are they going to make it more like at the track? Robert, how is Curtis doing? Robert, Curtis works for BJ McLeod, and I work for Bobby Dotter. He might get in the tractor occasionally and ride, like he's done a couple of times, or just once maybe this year. Anyway, but as far as us being Poncho and Lefty again, I'm not seeing that in the future. I don't think. Well, I won't say together, but there's a piece of paper that somebody's putting something together for next year. It doesn't involve my job. It's kind of a side thing, and mine and Curtis's names are on a list on a piece of paper. That's about the best I can describe it right now. Mr. Archie is baking a cake, and me and Curtis are part of the ingredients. That's that's the best I can describe it right now. Okay. So I talked to. All right. You're talking about Marty. Now, Marty had a coronary episode at New Hampshire. I talked to him a couple of days ago, and he's still with us, but the doctors are fiddle farting around, and you know, we just need to be proud he's still among the living. But as far as him driving the '07, I'm not seeing it. And as close as we are to the end of the season, and the fact that we've managed to do what we've been able to do with one truck, I have a feeling that's what's going to happen until the end of the season. Alright. Adding the national anthem, that's good. That's impressive, okay? Team members will be pushing you out of the garage, and then you drive onto pit road. Oh, okay. Well, I don't understand that. Because during practice, that's not, how can I put it? The only time that would ever occur would be at Daytona or Talladega, where you are taped up and you have iced down the engine, okay? And that's the only time, that's really the only time anybody would push a damn race car during practice, at least from my experience. Any other track, you can cool it down in the garage. The driver can fire it up and go out on the pit lane, and usually the spotter will find him a hole, and he doesn't have to stop or anything, and just go make a lap. Personally, I'd be impressed with something like I was saying about, you know, you need to get the tear offs up in there, and during the race, that, you know, if you're in the back of the pack, your windshield's going to get dirty, and somebody's going to have, you know, you're going to have to pit, and that would be more realistic. And then, you know, as far as, you know, before you get out into the race car, hell, why don't you go do an appearance at Walmart first? Do an appearance at Walmart, and then that's an hour and a half away, and then get to the racetrack, spend some time changing your clothes, spend some time dealing with a sponsor, spend some time getting yelled at by NASCAR for something you did last week, and then get in the race car. That would add to the realism. Did I already? Yep, there it is. All right. Excuse me. I'm sipping on the chocolate milk. We get done with this chocolate milk, I'm gonna lay down. All right. Oh. But the national anthem, I definitely approve of adding the national anthem. Absolutely. It'd be nice to have like random systematic failures, which are absolutely real. My buddy Roblox, that he drives for Penske. He used to drive the two hauler. I think he's actually in charge of the transportation department now. Don't hold me to it. But he told me, okay, he had to at Pocono one time. He had to put his primary race car on the ground. Yeah, and y'all know I okay. Alright, so we're gonna unplug the damn thing keeps. Alright, anyway. He had the race car sitting on the ground because he was told to at a sponsor venue, I think it was. I don't know if it was a brewery or somebody that anyway, and it actually got caught in a torrential rainstorm, and he did everything he could, but he's just one guy, right? And it come back to bite him during the race. I think one of the ignition boxes ended up having water in it, and the primary ignition box failed during the race, and it went to the backup ignition box, and it was full of water. So, you know, something like that, you know, to add to the realism. Hell, throw in an occasional drive shaft failure, or you know, the damn the oil pumps. Okay, the oil pumps. Okay, we use what's called a dry sump lubrication system. All right. And the dry sump lubrication system involves an externally mounted pump with a belt, okay? And you can have a rock or a chunk of rubber or anything just hop up off the damn racetrack and derail that belt, and next thing you know, the engine's blown. Have absolutely no control over a lot of shit once the damn world, you know, you get racing. back to systematic system failure. Systematic failure. Let's see. J.J. Ailey, where the hell were we? Where were we last week? Bristol. Okay. So, where were we the week before that? I mean, we took off like Jack the Bear. Let me think. Let me look here. Richmond. We were at Richmond. Or was it Richmond? Hold on. Or maybe it was Darlington. Anyway, it's been recently. The damn car come out of the box fast. And did real good during the first segment. And then after that it got slow, and it didn't respond to adjustment. And turns out one of the shock absorbers had broke internally and was no longer a shock absorber. It just looked like one. And that caused us not to run well. Oh. Media team is on the pit road. All right, there you go. That kind of shit. Brandon, yes, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, 10-4 on that, Robert. Yeah. Let's go ahead and end it. I need to crawl in the back and close my eyes. Everybody, let's be good to each other. Every morning when we open our eyes and see the sun, let's count ourselves blessed. All right. There's Rabbit Guard. All right. And Brandon, good night. Oh, okay. 10-4 on that, Patrick. Thanks for the heads up. All right, well, there's going to be a practice. There's going to be a backup car, which means there's definitely going to have to be at least one backup car. So that means that yes, we'll end up with 2 haulers. Now, for what it matters, me and Curtis probably will do Tombstone this year. After Phoenix. Block party, thank you. So anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and end this. And Rabbit Guard, thank you for chiming in before we ended. Be good to each other, count yourself blessed. And let's all have a better tomorrow, okay? Thanks for riding along, guys. Oh, yeah, don't forget tomorrow, about 7:30 Vegas time. Alrighty? In 3, 2, 1. Thank you, guys. Bye.